The Philippine Civil Service Commission is the premier human resource institution of the Philippine government. The CSC envisions to be globally recognized as a center of excellence for strategic human resource and organizational development. Its core purpose is to make every kawani a lingkod bayani. Its core values are love of God and country, excellence, and integrity. The CSC is a constitutional body headed by a 3-person commission, a chairperson, and 2 commissioners. It has a central office, 16 regional offices, and field offices nationwide. The civil service system in the Philippines traces its beginnings in Public Law No. 5 in 1900 by the Second Philippine Commission. From a board to a bureau, the CSC was converted into a constitutional body upon ratification of the 1973 Constitution. In 1975, the CSC's role was redefined as the central HR agency of the government, constitutionally mandated to promote morale, efficiency, integrity, responsiveness, progressiveness, and courtesy in the civil service. Since 2010, the CSC has served as the premier HR institution of the Philippine government, championing HR reforms and changing the landscape of Philippine HR. The CSC's role as an HR and OD institution is aligned to the Philippines' long-term vision outlined in Ambisyon 2040. The CSC is instrumental in contributing to the national goal of building a high-trust society. The CSC also plays an important role in the 2017 to 2022 Philippine Development Plan. Its thrust of upholding public service excellence is linked to increasing competitiveness and ease of doing business, as well as building trust in public institutions. Under the PDE, the CSC is also tasked to ensure people-centered, clean, and efficient governance. Building malasakit in governance is central to the CSC's role as an HR institution. In recent years, the CSC has focused on changing landscape of Philippine HR. Starting with internal reforms, the CSC launched HR initiatives designed to develop civil servants and empower government agencies. The program to institutionalize meritocracy and excellence in human resource management, or PRIME-HRM, aims to achieve good governance and effective public service by elevating the state of HRM in the public sector. The program can be summarized through its 3 major thrusts: assess, assist, and award. A government agency or office may be classified according to 4 maturity levels. Maturity Level 1, Transactional HRM. Maturity Level 2, Process-Defined HRM. Maturity Level 3, Integrated HRM. Maturity Level 4, Strategic HRM. CSC offers customized interventions according to the agency's level, with the goal of enabling it to achieve a higher HR maturity level.
The DTI has been accredited by the Civil Service Commission. Our compliance to SPMS complemented our PRIME compliance and our attainment of Level 2 PRIME. We saw the increased employee engagement. And I think it's one of the ultimate objectives of PRIME, making sure that our employees are always engaged and motivated to work. By running PRIME, we have a very clear system, and we aim to achieve more by targeting that by 2022, we'll reach the level 4 of PRIME. Because of this system, yung mga HR natin, medyo nabibihasa sila, no? Meron silang malinaw na guidance on how to proceed. And therefore, that will lead to competencies ng mga tao natin as far as PRIME is concerned. Instead of focusing on preparing payroll, etc., they're more focused on developmental, meaning analysis of performance in relation to training and providing recognition. Identifying programs that will help our employees to enjoy work and somehow get work-life balance. At the same time, we maintain a high level of retention. They focus more on the important thing, and then routinary, sana mailagay natin dun sa technology, or technology will handle the routinary work of doing things. What we're doing at HR will benefit the public. The service of DTI is really the target of all HR intervention. Sabi nga sa amin, serbisyong higit pa sa inaasahan. Yan ang gusto namin sa mga tao namin on a day-to-day basis. bawat panahon, bawat araw, nasa isip nila yung serbisyong higit pa sa inaasahan. And I think with that in mind, we cannot go wrong in providing excellent service to the public.
The Strategic Performance Management System, or SPMS, complements the PRIME-HRM as the performance-based employee assessment and incentive system. The SPMS is focused on linking individual performance with the agency's vision, mission, and strategic goals.
SPMS, which was introduced in NAMRIA in 2012, transformed the performance system mindset of NAMRIA from performance evaluation to performance management. Of course, hindi ito madali naging transition kasi mayroong some level of resistance, confusion. Understandable naman ito dahil sa paradigm shift. NAMRIA has spearheaded initiatives to navigate the SPMS journey. Andyan din yung progressive interplay of leaders and employees in every phase of the SPMS cycle. Introduction of a competency-based system where competency gaps are addressed to L&D interventions. Nag-hold din tayo ng series of skills development workshops on coaching and mentoring for our top and middle level managers. Masasabi nating dahil sa implementasyon ng SPMS, naging matagumpay ang ating mga iniisip at pinapatupad na proyekto sa NAMRIA. SPMS transformed the performance system mindset of NAMRIA from an individual-centered performance evaluation with undefined link to organizational performance. Specifically, SPMS aligned goals and targets with the agency mandate, strategic objectives, and organizational priorities, as well as the annual plans of the various units of the agency. It also aligned individual performance with organizational performance and ensured that goals are consistently met, and it also ensured collaborative and teamwork approach in accomplishing these goals. Nakakatuwa dito kahit na yung union ng NAMRIA, yung Organization of NAMRIA Employees or ONE, partner natin sila sa pagpapatupad ng ating vision. With the implementation of SPMS, we have indeed observed some changes in the performance of NAMRIA employees. They are now more committed and engaged in delivering quality and efficient public service, as evidenced by customer satisfaction feedback. They have a true sense of purpose, responsibility, and accountability because individual and organizational goals are clearly understood. NAMRIA pushes forward the importance of strategic performance and management not only in organizational performance but also in the attainment of its. They are able to explain their contributions in the achievement of commitments of the division, branch, or unit where they belong and to the overall goals of the agency. Moreover, the supervisor's role has shifted from being an evaluator, a critic, to a coach and a mentor. In all of this, NAMRIA pushes forward the importance of strategic performance and management not only in organizational performance but also in the attainment of its vision.
The CSC also introduced the Competency-Based HR System, or CBHRS. The adoption of the CBHRS set the stage for CSC's transition into strategic HR, a leap from its transactional mode of operation to being a strategic human resource institution.
The 2010 CSC Strategy Map actually triggered the adoption of the Competency Project in the Civil Service Commission. Under people perspective, we have the strategic objective to enhance the competency of the workforce. And under stakeholders, we have the strategic objective, high-performing, competent, and credible civil servants. 2011 started the Competency Project, and in 2012, we produced a number of outputs. We have the definition of competencies. We have identified and prepared our competency tables consisting of 3 core competencies, 7 leadership competencies, 6 organizational competencies, and a total of 26 technical competencies for the Commission. Prepared our competency-based job descriptions, and then we prepared our competency-based qualification standards for our positions in the Commission, and eventually we integrated competencies in our recruitment, selection and promotion, and the learning and development. The integration of competencies in our recruitment process ensured a more systematic assessment process. This provided a clear picture of the job requirements and increased the placement of right people in the right positions. Where are we now after we have implemented or adopted a competency-based HR system? In 2013, the results show that we have 76.40% of our people who meet critical competencies. And in the last assessment in 2016, this rose to 92.51%. We can now say that our people are more motivated, more engaged, better performing, and with higher level of satisfaction.
Aside from HR initiatives, the CSC also continues to run its flagship programs and core functions. The Integrated Anti-Red Tape Act program, or IARTA, is the CSC's formidable program in the battle against red tape and corruption. Anchored in Republic Act No. 9485, IARTA represents an arsenal of strategies to improve government frontline services. The ARTA Watch is an on-the-spot visit on agencies to check ARTA compliance, particularly the no noon break policy. The report card survey is a tool that rates an agency's level of compliance with ARTA provisions. The Customer Satisfaction Center Seal of Excellence is a recognition given to offices that earn high scores in report card survey. Meanwhile, the Service Delivery Excellence Program is designed to help agencies with failed ratings to improve their frontline services. The Contact Center ng Bayan is the ARTA feedback mechanism, a facility that accepts calls ranging from requests for information to complex government support services. Upholding merit and fitness in the Philippine government is done through the administration of the civil service examinations. The CSC professional and sub-professional tests are conducted via two modes: paper and pencil, and computerized examinations. Clothed with quasi-judicial powers, the CSC plays a significant role in the country's good governance and anti-corruption efforts through the promulgation of civil service laws and rules, review, revision, and implementation of regulations to promote and instill discipline among the ranks of government employees, and implementing reforms in administrative discipline. Employee relations. Programs and policies on public sector unionism form part of the Commission's priorities to fulfill its mandate of promoting harmonious working relations. The Civil Service Institute is the leading provider of training services for the public sector. The CSI runs the Leadership and Management Certification Program, or CPRO, a program for aspiring government managers to qualify for management positions. The CSI also runs the Public Service Values Program, which is designed to instill core values for public servants to be guided in their day-to-day work. The Honor Awards Program is the rewards and recognition arm of the Philippine government. The annual search for outstanding government workers recognizes the best in the bureaucracy. These are the highest honors a public servant may earn in his or her career. The awards are conferred by the President of the Republic of the Philippines. The Pamanang Lingkod Bayani is a tribute to public servants who have died in the line of duty. Under the PLBI, families of fallen public servants are given one-time financial assistance and scholarship opportunities. The CSC continues to move forward and blaze the trail in HR and OD, working to build a high-trust society and a citizen-centered government that exemplifies malasakit. It remains true to its purpose of making every civil servant a servant's hero.